With all the other turmoil of the 1960s, the changes in the magazine industry merited only passing attention, but they had wide implications for how Americans stayed informed. What had once been a thriving industry was now struggling as America became increasingly reliant on televised news and entertainment. And even TV had difficulty keeping up with the changing manners, morals, and attitudes. Curtis Publishing had long been an industry giant, but its operations had become increasingly costly. By 1961, the Post couldn't earn the $100 million a year it needed to stay profitable. New editors believed they could increase circulation if they dropped the Post's traditional small-town perspective of the world. So, in 1961, the magazine was redesigned. Even the logo, which had appeared on the cover for 20 years, was remade. The Post had great hopes for this new look, which was launched on September 16, 1961. The layout was designed to look more contemporary and more visually interesting, but the initial reaction to the new look was negative. The Post received up to 10,000 letters a week demanding a return to the earlier format. Less than a year later, the old look and logo were back, but the content continued to change. The Post became more of a current affairs news magazine. It would investigate controversial and uncomfortable subjects and run articles on events that were still being covered by the daily news media. It reported on the celebrities of the day, and it published authors who better reflected the changing times and tastes. The editors now wanted to be edgy. They looked for exposés, and one of the biggest came to them in 1963. The Post ran an article accusing University of Alabama coach Bear Bryant and University of Georgia athletics director Wally Butts of fixing a football game. The two men sued Curtis Publishing and won. The Post had to pay damages of over $700,000. The failure of the new design and the lost court case sank morale at the Post, but it was a decision in 1968 that proved truly disastrous. To reduce operating costs, a new president deliberately cut the circulation by more than half. He edited the Post toward the 3 million of its readers who lived in counties with higher than average affluence and education. The other 3.8 million subscribers were simply canceled and offered a refund or a subscription to Life magazine. Then, suddenly, the Post stopped its presses. Management had decided to suspend publication. The last issue was published on February 8, 1969, and there it would have ended. The Post's long legacy of journalism, fiction, and illustration, if an Indianapolis businessman hadn't been looking to buy a magazine. This video is brought to you by the Saturday Evening Post Digital Archives. For only $15 a year, you can explore 200 years of American history in the Saturday Evening Post online archives. Subscribe today.